How are we doing, coolers around the world? I am sorry I am a little bit late today. Guys, please like the stream right now. Listen, man. I want to give you guys my thoughts on this whole Cancelo situation to Barcelona. I guess the here we go is imminent. Listen, I've heard a lot of hate on this signing. I see a lot of people saying this is a trash. I see a lot of people saying this is a ridiculous, that we are broke. Okay, here are my thoughts on Cancelo. Okay, it's not a done deal yet, but I just want people. First, I'll give you a thought on Barcelona. I just want people to understand this one thing. Okay, playing for Real Madrid or Barcelona, or playing for Barcelona and Real Madrid just hits different, bro. It just hits a different way. And I can tell you so many examples. But one of those examples, if we take a look at it, right? One of those examples is the signing for Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford was twerking for Barca when Barca was going after Nico Williams. And we saw what he was coming in on a discount. He said, "I'll go anywhere, but Barca, I'm not going to go anywhere except for Barcelona," right? Um, is it official already? Somebody's here saying it's official. I have to. I'll go check on that. But I'll give you guys my thoughts even before I knew this. I basically knew this was going to happen. Okay, but we take a look at what happened, right? With other Lewandowski when he left Bayern, people said, "Why would he leave? Why would he leave Bayern Munich?" Because playing for Barca, it's a totally different ball game. Okay, right now you look at it. Don't trash these signing guys because Barcelona, right? We are just in a better place. We're having another player that can contribute to a championship. Where is Yonis? Yonis is going to be joining here in 5 minutes. But what I want to take you guys is this. This is a good deal for Barca because he's coming in on a discount. He's coming in on a loan. He's coming here to contribute, guys. He's not coming in. The only fear, and I understand it, is that we may not sign another center back. But here's why I'll give you guys a flip side. If you bring on Cancelo on the right, he will have more link up play, and he will make tomorrow. He will make Lamine Yamal better. Mark my words. He will make Lamine Yamal better. And not only that, but if we play, because he has played as a winger, his role on the link up play is insane. Lamine and him are going to be on a motorcycle. Now, the problem is, what are we going to do on the defensive end, right? Okay, so that adds Koundé, that can potentially play as a center back. Because remember, we do not, right now, let's say we get a center back. Let's say we do get a center back. We do not have a replacement for Jules Koundé. The only one who can play there, is Eddie Garcia. That's it. That's all we have. And we're getting him for 6 months to help out. It's great. And you know what people say? Oh, you know what? We are broke because of this, because of that. Listen, man, I want to leave you guys with one question here. Would you guys be okay? Would you guys be okay with, let's say, signing Ake, right? Let's say we sign Ake from Manchester United, from Manchester City. We sign him for 3 or 4 year deal. Okay, because we sign him, we cannot sign Nico Scotterbeck. Barcelona is protecting themselves and trying to play out this season. They're trying to play it out because they want to go for a guarantee signing in the summer. If we get somebody right now, we're not going to be able to sign somebody in the summer. So why are we patching something right now when we can just play out the season, or at least give me one center back right now that can come in on a loan, on a free, like Cancelo. Cancelo is coming in maybe like a 5 million euros, maybe 3 to 5 million euros, something like that, right? So at that point, that makes incredible sense because we are taking on an opportunity. By the way, he's a player that used to play for Inter Milan, and he's willing to play for Barcelona right now. The deal was already done. Inter Milan and Al Hilal had already done the deal. And he said, I want to see if Barcelona wants to take me. That is somebody who loves the badge. And I'm only going to go on a discount if Barcelona takes me. If I go to Barca, I'm going on a discount. That's exactly what somebody that loves the badge playing for Barca is not the same as playing for Inter Milan. I'm sorry, bro. Inter Milan, we are snatching, we are hijacking this deal right now. Because listen, it's so much easier to go to Inter. They're paying the most. Dumfries is injured, and he can literally automatically right now he can play there as a starter. Not for Barca. For Barca, he's not going to be a starter, and he's still willing to play here. Like Rashford did this, Lewandowski did this, and now Cancelo is doing the same thing. Playing for Barca, guys, is not the same as playing for any other club in the world, and that's just the difference between the Real Madrids of the world, the Barcelonas of the world, where every single player wants to come and play for this, even on a discount. But now, man, I got my guy here, Barca Reacts. Man, how are you, brother? Well, talk to me, man. What are your thoughts about this deal? These are my thoughts about this deal, man. This is insane. Some people are saying in the chat that the Here We Go has already been announced. I'm gonna check on that while you give me your thoughts, bro.
I can't believe, like, you know what it is, bro, Miguel. I always say Barcelona is the gift that keeps on giving. Chat, Barcelona, always there's news with our club, and today, João Cancelo, he really want, bro. Apparently, right? Like Miguel said, Inter Milan made an offer, and he is basically putting on standby because he wants Barcelona, right? And it tells you, Miguel, at the end of the day, Barcelona has this pull. Why did Marcus Rashford want to join? Because does he want to join a Nottingham Forest or a Newcastle or a Barcelona? Does João Cancelo want to join an Inter Milan or FC Barcelona with Hansi Flick, Lamine Yamal, Pedro Gonzalez? Come on, it's a way better option, right? I'm not going to lie. I know you said your thoughts, right? Listen, for me, I'm okay with this deal, but I just have a different stance. I think his defense is very suspect. I'm not going to lie to you, right? I think I wanted him as the cherry on top, the second signing. I really wanted a center back. That was my opinion. Yeah. And I wanted João Cancelo as the cherry on top signing because we do need a fullback depth. At the end of the day, listen, I don't love the move, but I do kind of like it because if this is the only move, at least we get a body. At least Jules Koundé gets some competition. At least this guy should be able in the flick system to cook with Lamine Yamal on the overlap. But I think center back, I'm still really scared going forward about center back. João Cancelo, though, I mean, how can you say no, man? I'm going to be real.
Yeah, as of 16 minutes ago, Barca Times, they just tweeted this out, and it says, breaking, Barcelona have reached the principal agreement with Al Hilal to sign João Cancelo on a loan until the end of the season. Barca will cover this. See what I mean? I just literally said that. 3 to 5 mil. Didn't I say that? Barca will cover 5 million euros of the players' wages. This is from Fernando Polo from Mundo Deportivo and Roger Teo, dude. And I guess FCB Live is already reporting this. Man, what are your thoughts on this deal, man? This is exactly what I thought it was going to happen because I figure, you know what? Cancelo, his salary was about 16 to 17, but since we're halfway through the season, it was only going to be half of that, which is going to be half of that is typically about 7 million from the original 14 to 15. And then from that 7, the report was that he was going to take another pay cut just to make the Barcelona deal happen. For Inter Milan, he was going to go for the full 7.5 million euros. But for Barcelona, he's coming in on a cheap, and that 5 million euros, I do say that this is a very good deal for about 6 months, bro. What do you think?
I mean, bro, I can't believe it. Like, you know what I'll say about this, right? That 5 million wage that's not a lot, bro. Like, we have a lot of players that are on 7, 8. I think Ansu Fati was on 9. Like, dude, this is 5 million for Barcelona, even in our current finances. That's not that crazy. So I think João Cancelo, at the end of the day, I came to just a term. You know, João Cancelo is coming to Barcelona. I'm just looking at the positives now, but, you know, go ahead with the super chat, man.
Yeah, thank you, Max, for the super chat. The $2 holla, man. I appreciate you. And it says Cancelo to Flick. Barca is elite. Cancelo, LY. This is what I mean. I think Cancelo also, remember, the Hansi Flick situation here adds a little something to it because Hansi Flick, under Hansi Flick, Cancelo can be a different type of player. Maybe he can coach them a little bit better. I do, like I said, when I think of the Cancelo move, I think of the same thing I was thinking about Marcus Rashford. For example, we are getting Marcus Rashford right now for 30 million euros at the end of the summer. Will Barcelona take it? We would have to see. But my point here is, can we find Rashford's output at off the bench for 30 million euros with this kind of market? I doubt it, bro. I literally doubt it. But that's what I mean. 30 million euros is very much doable. Now, the same thing what I was thinking then. When I was making fun of Day, when I was making fun of people who were making fun of Barca, if you think this deal is trash, think of it like this. Why is it that adding another player to the roster a bad move? Because let's say that we could have used these 5 million euros on a center back. Okay, who is coming to Barca for 5 million euros? At least with Cancelo, we can have Cancelo on the right, which is his natural position, and we can go and shift Koundé to the center back spot. If Araujo's not planning out, if Martin is not planning out, if Cubarsí is not planning out, I'm thinking, okay, so if we have Cancelo as a right back, and we have Koundé, we have Cubarsí, we have Gerard Martin, and we have Ronald Araujo, that is 4 center backs. As much as you hate Araujo, man, let's just get through the season, guys. And at the summer, let's evaluate what happens in the World Cup, and we can go get a great signing for the future. Let's get through this season. To me, I don't see it as a bad move. I see it as a good move, and I want to see, like I'm telling you guys, I'm excited to see João Cancelo and Lamine Yamal on that flank on the right. Their link-up play, I'm telling you guys, it's going to be a thing of beauty. But before you go, Yonis, I do want to tell people, please smash the likes. 179 people here. If you're a Barca fan right now, like the stream so we can get to even more Barca fans around the world. So anyway, Yonis, go ahead.
Yeah, guys, smash the likes, bro. Guys, we are really going to get cooking up, bro. I have to say this, right, with this breaking news. I think you're right under this manager, because under Xavi, when João Cancelo came the first time, he played as a left back a lot. So he wasn't linking up with Lamine Yamal when Yamal was 16 years old. You know what I mean? So yeah. But I really hope he plays right back at least, right? Gives Koundé competition. Koundé's not having his best season. And if we can see Cancelo and Lamine Yamal, that is real offensive firepower, right? And this is one thing I've said. I know we always talk about defense as the worries, but I've said Barcelona, and I know the stats, like, it makes me look stupid, right? The stats are saying Barca are one of the elite offenses, and they are, right? But I still feel like, Miguel, this Barcelona team, we still have a year or two to go. We know it. We've watched last season. We know this Barcelona team can be better offensively. We scored 7 goals, I think, twice last season. That's ridiculous. So I think Cancelo will add to that. I think it will score goals. And you know what? With Young Garcia, maybe he can hide the blushes we're seeing of, Cubarsí, right? Guys like Araujo when he was playing, Gerard Martin. But for 5, listen, so I'm assuming it's the 5 mil wages. We're not paying any transfer fee? Like, Chad, correct me if I'm wrong.
No, it's a loan. It's a loan, so there's no transfer fee. It's okay. At least from what I believe, is if it's a loan, there's no transfer fee. If it's a buyout, there's a transfer fee for a buyout from what I've known.
Okay, so it's a loan. Okay, so if it's a loan, 6-month deal, okay, I said this, guys, right? My take on this, like, right, I think that if it's a permanent deal, I'm kind of opposed to it. The max I'll go is a prove-it deal. Give João Cancelo a second chance, 6 months. I'm not going to – I was initially opposed to it. I was saying João Cancelo. I was saying, no, I don't want João Cancelo on Barcelona. But you know what? I'm just thinking about more and more. Miguel is right. Is at the end of the day, it's more quality on the team. And Koundé's not even been electric this season as a top right back. So I will say this, Miguel. Prove-it deal, you get 6 months to get another year. That's what I'm going to throw to Cancelo. I will tell him, like, his internal campus people, João Cancelo, you get 6 months to redeem yourself. Playing with Flick, Lamine Yamal, right? And if you're good, we'll extend you for another year. If you're not good, then you go back to Al Hilal. Maybe they send you to Inter then, right? I mean, would you say that's a bad thing?
No, this is serious competition for Balde as well, because Cancelo can play on the left as a left back. So remember, we can right now we have Geoffrey. Geoffrey has been okay. I've actually loved the way he has played, But the fact that we can play Cancelo on the right and Cancelo on the left, I think it gives Balde a little bit more, and also it gives him a little bit of rest as well. And we don't get that huge drop off as well. Because if we're just having him, right? Let's say that like for example, for a game that it's not so difficult, why don't we just rest Balde altogether? Give him a little bit rest those legs a little bit more, and I think it just adds more flexibility. And I do want to bring up that example with Marcus Rashford, because people did hate it. A lot of people hated the Rashford move, and he has not been perfect. I'm not going to sit here and say that was a perfect move, but look, man, he doesn't play defense. Okay, I get it. Rashford doesn't play defense, but look at his output, and for the amount of money that we're paying him, it is a lot. But at the end of the season, we do get a huge pay cut on his deal, and if he takes a pay cut for his salary, then I think he probably most likely will stay at Barcelona next season. But with this Cancelo thing, I do think there's going to be a fan base divided, but I do see it working. Of course, the priority would have been the defense, because the defense is what needs to be better. We don't have to be better offensively. But with Hansi Flick, man, we defend scoring goals. That's literally how we defend. And if somehow Cancelo can come here for 5 million euros and make Lamine Yamal's job easier, bro, this could take it to another level.
Yeah, but you know what it is though? You know what? Okay, the reason why I never hated this deal, I didn't like it at start because I was like, Cancelo should not be our priority, and I'm still hoping that it's not our only signing. I mean, I know you're saying the 1-to-1 rule, the finances, it is tight, it's restricted, all of those rules, thanks to Javier Tebas. But listen, I said priority center back, right back Cancelo, that would be solid with me. But listen, I'm looking at it, right? Like a lot of people, including me, I've been a bit critical of Lamine Yamal's performances, not killing the guy, but I was just like, yo, I feel like Yamal is just not at that he last season, I thought he was phenomenal. I thought he was the best player in the world by a country mile. I didn't even think it was close. I know people were saying Rafinha and Dembele and, Mbappe. I thought Yamal was the best player by a country mile. But what did he have last year? He had Jules Koundé. Him and Koundé had a real connection that helped Yamal and it helped Jules Koundé. We're not seeing it this year with Jules Koundé. So yeah. I'm hoping Cancelo can bring that back of that, because people don't believe in connections. But Miguel, okay, people are saying, okay, Yamal still should do better by himself. But even like the great Lionel Messi had help. He had help with Dani Alves.
A ton of help.
Bro, did Messi not help with Dani Alves and Jordi Alba, right? So
these guys were on a motorcycle, bro. These guys were on a motorcycle, bro.
So how can you expect, guys, chat, so how can you expect a guy who's like Lamine, I love him, but I don't think he's as good as Lionel Messi, right? Like, and he has less help. Get him some help. Cancelo is some help. You know what I mean?
Somebody told me a couple of days ago on a comment. He said, "What do you think about Lamine Yamal's movement?" And I thought that was a very interesting point. And I was thinking like, okay, I think Lamine Yamal is great, but I think one of the things that separated Messi was not that he could have that added that shot, right? He was an unbelievable shot taker, but Messi's movement was out of this world, bro. And that's really what made him get to that second gear. And I do think that Lamine Yamal sometimes, where that is cohesive or there's not the link-up play, sometimes I think his off-the-ball movements sometimes are not the best. I do think that Cancelo being a veteran, I do think that he can help him with this. And this is something that would be huge. If somehow, right? If somehow, because see, Koundé, he's not even a right back. Koundé may be doing okay as a right back, but he doesn't have the insight, the telltale signs to coach Lamine Yamal. And when you look at it, a lot of plays, hey, Cancelo can say this, hey, bro, why don't you do this? Every time you pass the ball here, I'm going to swing around you. And if you pass the ball to me, you go here, you go there. And I'm always going to find you. You see, this is what I mean. Like when you have somebody with that kind of insight as João Cancelo, I'm not underestimating the addition, just not just as a leader that I would say, but just that veteran presence on that position. I don't know if Lamine Yamal ever had a proper right back to be able to help him out. Because when he debuted it, who was playing as a right back? Was it Serginho Dest or was that before? That was before, right?
under Xavi, I think it was Koundé from the start, man. I think
That's
it was
what I
just
mean. So he's never had a proper right back. He's never had somebody that I know Koundé has been better at this. He's gotten better to the point to where like they can play together, but not to the point where they can understand each other. Not that kind of chemistry anyway. And I guess Fabricio confirmed it, bro. People are saying that
no
Fabricio.
way.
I'm gonna look him
Yo,
up
guys,
right now. Check
I'm
it out.
checking Twitter right now.
Another super chat from Max, man. Thank you so much for the $2 holla, bro. Cancelo plus Rafinha on the left will eat good with Flick.
It's a here we go. It is a here we go.
Oh,
Yo,
ladies
Miguel,
and
40
gentlemen.
seconds ago. Let me share my screen. Let me share.
Okay, go ahead.
I'll get it out for you, bro. Guys,
Okay.
Cancelo is a Barcelona player. It's like forget
He
the rumors.
is a Barcelona player.
Oh my word. It's Fabrizio. Yo, guys, he's a Barca player. Well, forget the talk. He is a Barcelona player. Oh my
God. I should have I should have told my the thumbnail editor to just put it here we go on it, bro. Just go over it on the camera real quick.
Oh, my bad. You know, I can just click it here. I think it's better. Yeah, this is what it is.
Let's go, guys. Hey, also, guys, please like this stream if you would. There's 200 people here, man. Come on, 58 likes is pretty mid, guys. Don't be moving. Don't be more like Vinny, bro. Just like the stream. So here we go, and it's all done. See, I figured this was gonna happen. This is look at my title. What does my title says? Breaking news: João Cancelo accept Barcelona offer. What does that mean for Barca? Because I knew this was gonna happen. I told you, bro. We just recorded. People don't know this. We just recorded before this show, and I told you by tomorrow that we would know already. You said 3 days. I said, bro, it's happening right now.
Yeah, yo, Miguel. My video is outdated now, you know, because we're talking about if it's gonna happen. That's hilarious, bro. That's actually hilarious. Bro, João Cancelo is a Barcelona player. Are you kidding me? Yo, guys, I'm in shock. It happened. Because, Miguel, you can't blame me. Barcelona, we always stall with deals when it's like the final step with João Garcia and everybody. But this is just immediate. Even, bro, I can't believe it. It's already happened, man. It's unbelievable.
Bro,
I'm thinking, is he gonna play the Spanish Super Cup? Like, I'm gently thinking that question now.
Yeah, especially because he's this whole thing moves so quickly. I'm assuming that yes. I'm assuming that yes, that he could play potentially. Travel with the team, bro. Like, bro, he can literally travel with the team.
Bro, forget about travel. He's in Saudi Arabia right now, bro. His club's Al Hilal, bro. Maybe they can do a medical there.
So he can literally, bro. I'm gonna start a poll right now. Are you happy with Cancelo?
Oh my gosh, this is crazy.
I want to know what the chat is gonna say here. Guys, participate in the poll, man. I want to know. How do you guys feel? How do you guys feel about João Cancelo? Here we go. This is already done, bro. I cannot believe it. Breaking: João Cancelo to join Barcelona. Here we go. Deal in place on a loan until June. Exclusive story confirmed as Barca will pay $4 million. It's even less than what I was thinking. $4 million as a loan coverage to Al Hilal, as revealed today. Despite Inter Milan having the deal placed with Al Hilal, Joao only wanted Barcelona. Dude, this is Barca, bro. This is freaking Barca, man. People who love the badge, man. $4 million. It's a steal. This is a nothing signing, bro. Like, just solely on the price, nobody is allowed to poo-poo this signing, bro. For 4 million euros to see what's there for Barca, and then it gives us flexibility on the defensive end, shifting Koundé to the center back spot and seeing what Cancelo. This will help Lamine Yamal's development, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. This might sound crazy, because how dare do I say Lamine Yamal needs to be developed? There's certain aspects to Lamine Yamal's game that I believe that Cancelo will help him with.
This is crazy. You know, I'm Miguel. I'm in shock. I can't lie. I didn't speak for like the last 2 months because I'm like, we really did it. Like no salary. Usually, bro, Miguel, there's always like, hey, if Ter Stegen reduces or if this happens, it just happened just like that. Like
Yeah.
4 mil, Barcelona paid. I mean, listen, obviously the guy is getting a second chance. I said, João Cancelo, you get a 6 months to prove it for next year, right? For me, I'm gonna be honest, right? I still have doubts. I have to. I'm excited, but I'm like cautiously.
No, dude. It's like this, bro. Cancelo had the deal done for like 7.5 million with Inter Milan, and he was like, "Man, if I could go to Barca, bro, how much? How much? How much?" And Barca was like, I don't know, like 4 mil. It's like, do it, do it, do it. I want to go to Barca, bro. I just want to go to Barca. See, this is the thing. Listen, bro. These brands, Barcelona, Real Madrid, bro. Players always want to come here. What was Carl just saying at a Bayern Munich event, bro? A Bayern Munich freaking event. And here's Carl, a 17-year-old kid, in front of the fans, bro, saying, I love playing here. Yeah, this is a great club, but Real Madrid, you know, I eventually want to. This is the thing, bro. Players want to be on the eye, dude. We call it the hurricane eye, bro, in Spanish. It's like el ojo del huracán. It's what everybody's looking at. It's what everyone is seeing, bro. Barca Madrid, dude, hits different, bro. It just does, man. It just does every single time. And right now, bro, the fact that these players want to come in on a discount is one of those perks that it gives you in negotiations, right? For example, Madrid, they will benefit because Carl wants to play for Madrid. They may not have to pay as much if they want to bring him. You know what I mean? Why? It's the same thing with Lewandowski. When Lewandowski, he said, I want to leave Bayern. I'm only going to Barca. Guess what? That gives Barca leverage to negotiate because we know he only playing here. He ain't going anywhere. But Barca, guess what? I'll give you this. I think this is fair. But I don't know, man. What do you think about that, bro?
Man, listen, the guy at the end of the day, bro, he like nobody's doubting the ability. Like, let's be honest. What do we doubt with João Cancelo? Okay, the ability's there. Offensively, he's a 10 out of 10 player, bro. Like, we saw it firsthand. He's got the Travella. I'm telling you guys, okay? And I'm a guy who was a doubter with the steal, but bro, if Yamal and Cancelo's on an overlap, that's a real threat. That's a legitimately threat. It's different than a Yamal Koundé because Koundé's crossing is, up and down. Sometimes good, sometimes not good, But Cancelo, this guy's going to put on the money. Like Ferran Torres, oh my word. Yo, guys, Ferran Torres, it might be shark season. The guy's going to eat. Lewandowski's going to eat, man. Like, I think these guys, I want him to play right back, though. I don't really want him to play left back because I really want to see him with Lamine Yamal. I need to see him, man.
You know what's crazy? I feel like the attack, we don't even need that much in the attack, bro. And we've been scoring so much. Dude, if Cancelo somehow make this offense better, bro, and I think he will, dude, that opens up the Pandora's box to an unbelievable attack, bro. For 4 million? Are you kidding me?
I think a man like Ferran has everything. Low-key, listen, obviously I want Barca to sign a long-term striker. And guys, I'm on the term Barca need a long-term striker. But I'm looking at, if I'm Ferran Torres, like Miguel, put your shoes in Ferran's, right? I had half a season also to prove that I'm the main guy. Obviously, I don't want that to happen. I want Barca to sign a striker. But I had Pedri, Dani Olmo, Lamine Yamal, Rafinha, João Cancelo. Bro, I got real guys serving me. And Lewandowski kind of aged. I think Lewandowski's going to even cook. But if you're a Ferran, bro, you got everything. Listen, and the play is ready. Just don't choke on the food. Like, it's crazy, bro. I'm looking at this deal. My one concern is against big teams in the UCL. I just don't know. Like that's the only concern, if I'm being honest. His defense it's actually bad. It's not like Balde's that's iffy or, Caborsi's that's iffy. It's I don't know, man. He doesn't have the awareness. That's legit. In the big games, we got to protect this guy because he thinks like an attacker, man.
Guys, 260 of you, and I got 70 likes. Guys, please smash the likes. Smash the likes, man. Cancelo, bro. Cancelo to Barcelona. Right now, the only question is he going to start in the Super Cup? And what number is he going to wear, bro? let's talk a little bit about the Super Cup because, man, this news has been unbelievable, man. I cannot believe it. But there's 269 people. Guys, please help me get to 100 likes right now. I would appreciate it. But, man, let's talk a little bit about the Super Cup because the Super Cup is in exactly, bro, 2 days, Wednesday, 11 a.m. Pacific time, which I think in Saudi, I don't even know what time in Saudi but that's crazy because he's in Saudi already. He's already in Saudi. He can literally just stay there. That's crazy. Cancelo can literally just take an Uber probably to this venue and like fly back with the team, bro.
That's hilarious, you know. Man, legit can just like he's probably got some of these guys' numbers. He's probably got like I don't even know like Alejandro Balde's number, and he's like, "Yo, Alejandro, where are you guys gonna be at? Which hotel?" Just drive there himself. That's hilarious, bro. But I'm looking at this. I'm looking at this deal, bro. Miguel, I'm gonna be real. I just hope this is not the only deal. That's legit. I hope this is not the only deal. I know I'm asking maybe for a lot with Barca's finances, but bro, and maybe I'm getting ahead of myself, right? Cancelo, like I said, is the cherry on top. We got it first, but I think that if we get a center back, I think we're a dark horse. And I'm telling y'all, guys, I'm Mr. Realistic, Mr. Objective, right? I don't get too hyped when speaking about Barca's UCL chances. But, bro, look at Europe right now. Nobody's really that good. Yeah, we say Barca might not be that team right now, but if we get a center back, I think we're a dark horse, a real dark horse. This offense scores goals. If we we have Young Garcia. This guy's a flipping wall. If we can get Young Garcia some help, just a center back deco, I will honestly, if we can get a loan deal for like a Nathan Ake, I'll do it. I'll legit do anything.
No, apparently they're only interested in a deal. They don't want to do loans. They don't want to do loans.
Man, I'm telling you, this team is a center back, just a reliable center back, away from being a real threat, man. Like I'm just being like honest, bro. If this, bro, man, I don't know what to say, bro. I'm like, you know, sometimes Miguel, I always say I care about this club too much. At school, I'm thinking about Barca's next game. You know what I'm saying? Like just walking around, driving, I'm like, yo, man, Lamine Yamal, he balled out, bro. I'm telling you, Deco, Laporta, if you can get Hansi Flick, just one more signing, one more center back, man. I'm just saying, bro. Like,
dude, who do you have anybody in mind? Because Ake, he doesn't want to do a loan. Does anybody in the chat have a good deal? Somebody has said this one right here. I saw it a lot. I saw it a lot by Mix 23 here. It says Ham's deal. I don't understand what that means. Do you understand what that means?
He's talking about the Egyptian striker. His name's Hamza, I think his first name. The Egyptian striker that we signed.
Yeah. Oh, the striker. Yeah, is that one already done deal as well? Or I heard a lot that it was basically a done deal, but I didn't hear a for sure thing. Did you? I don't know much about the kid, to be honest, to give you my thoughts, but we'll probably make a video on him after I watch him or something. But I guess Barcelona is trying to get that deal done as well. But overall, dude, what do you think about this game, bro? Athletic Club Barcelona on Wednesday. I cannot wait, bro. I guess we're playing Pathetic Club again. I don't really care for Athletic Club anymore. I just hope that we can beat them and just beat them. No injuries. Let's get to this final, bro, against Real Madrid, hopefully. But let me end the poll as well. I want to start another poll because there's 277 people here. I want to do another poll. Subscribe to Barca Reacts. I am going to give his collaboration already link up with this description. And if you guys go subscribe to him, that would mean a lot to me. But I do want to start another poll. I want to see who would the chat want. It was Real Madrid or Atletico Madrid. But who do you want, bro?
Okay, so you said Real Madrid or Athletic Madrid. It's kind of disrespectful how we're just disregarding Athletic Bilbao, but they've been so awful. I'll be shocked if Barcelona lose that game. Even at their worst, I still think Barca should be able to beat this team. They don't have firepower. Like, they really don't. I will say this. If you ask me Atletico Madrid or Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, I think is an easier game. But Miguel, I want that smoke. I want Real Madrid. I want the revenge of Real Madrid. I think Atletico, for some reason, they love to beat Real Madrid, but Atletico, they just match up very well against Barcelona. I think Atletico is the easier game, but I want to beat Real Madrid in the final because you know what, guys, chat, do you know what I'm going to say, right? Do you know what I'm going to say? Real Madrid, you guys beat us when nothing was on the line. We beat you guys with a trophy on the line. So for me, I need Real Madrid, a victory against Real Madrid. Bro, that would hit different. But I have to be honest. Am I being cocky? I generally think right now, as much as I'm critical of Barca, I think we're the best team in this competition. I really believe so.
Yeah, guys, participate in the poll. Who do you guys want? Do Barca fans want Real Madrid or do Barca fans want Atletico Madrid? I'll give you guys my thoughts. I feel like it's both of them are interesting because I feel like Atletico Madrid will be the better team to face, even though we do have their number. I want Real Madrid because if we look at how special last season was. Last season was so special because we beat Real Madrid in the final Super Cup, we beat Real Madrid in the final of Copa del Rey, and we beat Real Madrid and we literally swept them, bro. So beating Real Madrid has an extra oomph to celebration for me just because it is a Clásico after all, right? So in my opinion, I know a lot of people here are saying Atletico Madrid, surprisingly. But let me know why you would take Atletico Madrid because I'm curious. I feel like
okay, there is an argument for Atletico. Like I know we're doing the Real Madrid, we got to beat them thing, but if we get Atletico, I think that's an easy victory. I know it sounds disrespectful, but for whatever reason, Barcelona do pretty well against Julian Alvarez. I know we all love the guy, but
yeah,
we do pretty well on him. I mean, I know he had that 4-4 game. He was really good against us last season, but Sorloth is the guy who gives us problems. But hey, Gerard Martin of all people, Gerard Maldini, man, locked up Sorloth. I couldn't believe it, but
yeah, he did.
That's crazy.
And the thing is, Atletico Madrid, I think they do know how to figure out Real Madrid, but they can't figure us out, bro. I think it's because our ball possession is just so superior. I think it's kind of a bad matchup for them. Instead of Real Madrid, it's a team who like to pin their ears back. They rope it up a lot and they stay back and hit you in transition. And Atletico Madrid is perfectly fine with that. Atletico Madrid, as long as we have the ball, we'll just attack the box. We'll make a ton of crosses into it. We'll find the Sorlos of the world. We'll try to see what we can do with Julian Alvarez. And at the end of the day, they're like, I'm okay with that kind of matchup. But for some reason, when they're facing Barca, they can't really do the same because we possess the ball so much and they're always chasing, and they get tired by the second half just looking for that ball. They don't have that midfield quality to be able to fight us with that ball possession. And I think that's kind of why they're a terrible matchup for Barca's a terrible matchup for Atletico Madrid.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'll just say I think it's just as simple as it is a matchup thing, by the way. But I think it's because Barcelona were a possession team, and we're just a better possession team than Real Madrid. Real Madrid, when they play possession, how many games have we seen Real Madrid? I know they won 5-1 recently, but how many times do Real Madrid look clueless in possession? Where Barcelona, our possession is with more of a purpose. So maybe Atletico can't deal with the speed of play. But listen, for me, I genuinely think that we're the best team, guys. When I'm confident, Miguel, I show chest, bro. I think we're the better. I think Barcelona, this is their tournament to lose. We have the easier side of the bracket, and I think we're the best team right now based off form.
Yeah.
And we beat Atletico recently too. So and we beat Bilbao recently. So I think Barcelona is their tournaments to lose. But I mean, there's a super chat, and then they also gave us some center back options. Also,
it's okay. I'll check it out right now. But let's get this chat. Let's just get to this chat real quick. It says Luis Benedetti. I know of him, by the way, from Palmeiras. Unbelievable center back, bro. Unbelievable center back. I've seen clips of him on Twitter. Plenty. I've seen plenty of this guy, and he does look like that. Looks really, really good. What is up, Tino, with the $2 holla, man? Thank you so much, brother, for the donation. Give me Real Madrid. I want to crush all hopes from Real Madrid fans. See, that's the thing, bro. I have mixed emotions, but this is the reason why right here. I want Madrid. I want Madrid to beat Atletico Madrid, to get the revenge from that 5-2 defeat they took in La Liga, and I want them to get their hopes up. And you already know, the wheels of the world, carnage of the world. I just know if we face Barca in the final, we are going to win the Super Cup. That's exactly what I want, bro. I want them to feel themselves. I want them to think they're actually going to win it, get to the final, only to realize who the daddy is, bro. Only to realize who the real kings of Spain are, which is Football Club Barcelona, bro.
And I think, listen, I'll throw one more at you, okay? If we play Real Madrid, I think the boys will, this time they're going to go in with a bit more anger, more tenacity. Because think of it, we beat them 4 times in a row. Of course, it was going to come. And I think I don't think the players were as much up for it in the El Clasico, which we did see with the effort. But they saw Real Madrid, Miguel, at the end of the game. Real Madrid were celebrating like they won the World Cup final, right?
And I went on chaos. And I said, congratulations, Real Madrid, on winning La Liga. And Will said, thank you very much.
And also, Carvajal had some words for Lamine Yamal and Vinicius too. I think Yamal he's gonna come out with something this El Clasico if we play them. I think the team's gonna be more hungry. I think Hansi Flick is gonna put it on the bulletin board. He's gonna be like, "Yo, hey, Lamine, you know what Carvajal did to you? Hey, guys, you know how they were celebrating, right? Like they won a trophy. I think the boys are gonna be I think they're gonna be up for the game. So but once again, I think Atletico is an easier matchup. I don't want to disrespect them, but I think Barca's got this. I'm gonna be honest, man.
Yeah, this Super Cup, it's set up for Barca. It's set up for La Liga champion. If you think about it, what is the Super Cup? The team that's supposed to win the Super Cup is the defending champions of La Liga. Why? Why do I say this? Because the defending champions of La Liga, if I'm not mistaken, and somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't it like the first place up against the fourth and the second place the third? So the second and the third is always going to be the tougher matchup than the first and the fourth. So just that alone is a big advantage. And the defending champion is the team that plays first. So Barca gets 1 day's extra rest. They play the easier team, which, by the way, right now they're even playing worse than last season. So it's even a little bit more of a break for Barca. And honestly, man, if we think about it, now we get to wait. Okay, so let's say from Atletico Madrid standpoint or Real Madrid standpoint, they have to beat 2 tough games, 2 tough teams to win the Super Cup. Win the span of what? Of 4 days? Because they're playing on Thursday and then they're playing on Sunday. So that's only Friday, Saturday. That's a 2-day rest. And they got to turn around and beat and beat the defending champions. Whether that is Madrid or whether that is Atletico, they have to beat the defending champion within a span of 3 days, bro. And they have to. So, for example, if Madrid wins, that's an extremely difficult physical battle against Atletico Madrid. So, guess what? Their legs are going to be extremely tired, especially if they even go to overtime, right? So that's the thing. And Barca, they get the easier route. They get the easier because they're the champions. So it's set up for the champion to win, in my opinion.
Yeah, listen, I'm going to say this, right? I will say Barcelona, I think we'll have to be at our best or near it in the final. I think, like, you know how we've kind of been coasting like the last like 5 or so weeks? Some of the games that were good, like Atletico Madrid and Bilbao, right? Good performances against Betis, right? But we've also had a pretty shaky performances recently, right? Espanyol, Villarreal. Some of these games, Barca have not been like Osasuna, right? But we get the job done. A large part thanks to Young Garcia being amazing, right? But I will say, I think against Bilbao, I don't think Barca will have to be at their best. I'm not trying to disrespect Bilbao, but I don't think we'll have to. But against Madrid or Atletico, I think we're going to have to at least be a 7 or 8 out of 10. I think if we have a horrible performance, like 2 out of 10 against Real Madrid or Atletico, like they still have Julian Alvarez, they still got like Bellingham and all these guys. Like they should be able to capitalize if Barca play horrible. I think Barca in that final will have to, they'll have to show up, right? Like I don't think it's just, it's Atletico. Like it's never been like that.
No, it's never been like that. And I just feel like right now, man, with that approaching, bro, like it's insane. It's insane to think that by Sunday, Barcelona can lift the first trophy of the year, bro. And you know what, bro? I cannot wait to celebrate a Barcelona championship with this channel, bro. Like it's gonna be unbelievable. It's gonna be unreal.
Facts.
It's gonna be, oh my goodness, bro. Like it's just like I wasn't being so consistent by last season because I started in February, bro. I started making content in February, so I didn't even have this channel for the Super Cup as last year. It's insane to think about. So right now, this is the first Super Cup for this channel. I cannot wait to celebrate it with everyone here, bro. It's just gonna be this is gonna be insane. I am just like counting the days, and hopefully we can beat we can beat a 20 club, and you know what? Put a couple goals past them because the easier this game is for us, the sooner we can rest Pedri, take him out of the game, rest him. Look, if we win in this game 3-0, we can remove Pedri from the game, we can remove Lamine from the game, and we can just literally rest our players. So the more route this game is, the better it is for the second leg. Oh, I got a super chat real quick to address from Richard, bro. Thank you for the $5 holla, brother. I have a massive confidence facing right now this time around having Real Madrid. I think he meant to say Real Madrid. Real Madrid around having Superman Garcia with us this time. Vamos, Barça. Yeah. So I do see that, by the way, and I do want Madrid because, dude, I want revenge, bro. And can you imagine if we beat Madrid, dude? Out of the last 6 games, we beat them 5. And when it mattered most, bro, they beat us when it really didn't really matter. And if we beat them when it truly matters, bro, this is this is the cherry on top, bro.
I'll throw one more, bro. If we win La Liga, which I do think we are in a good position to, they will actually have beaten us in like the most meaningless El Clasico. If you're really out of every single one. So, I mean, listen, I do want to kind of go back to Cancelo, right?
Yeah.
I just want to ask you something, okay? Because I don't know if we already went through it or if I asked you the question. If he plays good, though, like, guys, chat, if he plays good, let's just say he balls out the 6 months, what do you do now? Like, if you're Barcelona, like, what do you do?
Yeah, so if he plays well, right? There's how old is he, by the way? I'm very curious. I check on how old he is because depends on his age. Maybe we can give him like a 1-year deal. I think the last time that we offered him, didn't we offer him a deal and he wanted a raise and we didn't want to pay him?
He's 31, by the way, but by the time the summer comes, his birthday is in May, so he's gonna be 32 by the time next season starts.
He's not that old, bro. He's not that old. I think 32, bro. I mean, for a 32-year-old player, you can give him a 2-year deal, bro. You can definitely do it, bro. That's a very safe deal, to be honest. If he plays well, we can offer him a 2-year deal right now. If he's making 4, we can probably give him a little bit of a raise because he took a pay cut to come here and to prove it. Realistically, we may have to pay him about 6 million. So if we can give him a 10 to 12 million deal for 2 years, that's not that bad. Would you take that?
See, the thing is, it also matters. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna compare and contrast. So if I'm gonna say this, okay, if Hector Fort keeps on balling out at Elche, I'm gonna see. I don't know because what if Fort ends up the season as a top 5 La Liga right back, and that's free. And Barcelona
that's a very good point. That is a very good point.
But Barcelona they're tied with money. So if Fort is one of the better right backs in La Liga in this progressive Elche system, there's no reason for him not to cook under Hansi Flick if given game time. So I mean, it depends. It really depends on João Cancelo's performances, man. And also,
go ahead. No, go ahead.
I mean, listen, it just depends. How good is Cancelo? Is Cancelo that much better than Hector Fort? That's what the board has to kind of like assess, bro. So, I mean, it's not up to me and you. It's up to the people on the board if they think Hector Fort is clear at that stage. I mean, if João Cancelo is clear of Hector Fort, like in June. So that's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, we need a center back. This is just a smoke screen. I think this is Barca jumping into an opportunity to sign a player that has played here, been good enough here before. Because if he's not if he's not.
Wait, chat. Am I lagging?
Oh, I timed out for a second. Yeah, so he's not good enough for Al Hilal. Why we want him? So why should we want a player that Al Hilal doesn't want? Why would you say that is, Jonas?
I mean, bro, to be fair, I was kind of critical of this move before like it got close, and I was trying to reasonate why. But listen, I'm gonna say this, bro. I said my stance. I want a center back, but Cancelo, I said the cherry on top. We got him first. Can we get a center back? Listen, I don't love it, but I understand the club. And at the end of the day, it's more talent, it's another body. So we will see. Listen, I don't listen. I'll say this, okay? I know I'm kind of sitting on the fence. I probably like him more than I don't, because what if we get nobody? I mean, Cancelo is better than nobody,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So,
because that's the thing. Like we all know we need a center back. So Barca is going at an opportunity here to sign somebody cheap on a loan. It doesn't cost us anything. Is we can easily register him, and with the Christensen situation, we can shift Koundé to the center backs position, and that's our center back. It's not ideal, but who? Okay, tell me a good option for Barca to go after a good center back right now, because people would just say a bunch of names, and people would just throw random names out there and say, "Oh, Mark Weahy." Yeah, you want to go into a bidding war with Manchester City? I don't think so. People will say, "Oh, Nico." Okay, Nico. Can we offer him a big deal right now?
no.
He needs the guarantees. Okay. Yeah. So when people say Ake, right? But Ake, he don't want no loans. He wants a deal. Can we go out there and realistically sign somebody? See, somebody just said Sculptor back. Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. We can't get him right now in January. It's impossible. Not with the 1-1 rule situation, not with the money wise. Why don't we just wait until the summer, which is something that Barca is doing that I think it
No,
makes
no,
a
we
ton.
can't. Miguel,
It,
to be fair, I never wanted a big name. I understand Barca's finances right now.
okay, so who do we get?
I'm saying, why not? Okay, listen, like I will say, that Senesi guy, his contract's up. Why not throw 15? If are they gonna reject 15 million on him? Like, are they? Like that's my thing. Like, I know I don't really love the options, but is there a veteran out there? Is there anybody, bro? Even if we don't love the name, I understand. Like for me, there was a guy from
Yeah,
what is that
says
team?
Mark Weahy is a free agent. It is a free agent, but remember, Gavardiol got injured. He was a real possibility for us, but because Gavardiol got injured for Manchester City, now they want to get him, and because they want to get him, they have more money, and they're already in the prem. So he's gonna look at that move and say, "I'm only have to go next door, within the same country. I get to stay in Manchester City, and instead of going back to Spain and in a totally different league, way I don't see him picking Barca, especially going on the cheaper for Manchester City. But that's just my 2 cents on
Yeah,
him.
I mean, bro, we will see, guys. Let's see the first month of João Cancelo, first 6 weeks. We will see if this deal, we can kind of tell. I think once again, going forward, I think he's going to cook in La Liga. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm just saying the big UCL Knights is where maybe he doesn't start that game, because we have seen it. If it's against elite winger, I mean, the guy Usman Dembele really had his way with him. But that, once again, that's in hindsight, that's a Ballon d'Or winner now, right? So it's we just got to protect this guy in the big UCL Knights. Maybe not play him every single one, maybe as a bench cameo. But to be honest, you're right. Listen, if it's Cancelo or nothing, I'll go with Cancelo. But I would like, is there any, Miguel, I'm giving the club options, man. Even if they sign a 21-year-old prospect from the
Mhm.
French league, you know what I mean? If for like 5 mil, I will still be happy. I will still be happy. I don't need a Nico Schlotterbeck right now. I'm just saying, to get through a season, I think we need one more body, because remember Gerard Martin and Cabarsi, there was a period that they were the only options.
Yeah,
Araujo took his break, right? We had there's nothing else. Inigo is not here, right? Andres tore his ACL, bro. This is and Andres, even when he was fit, I mean, he's in and out the team, right? So my thing is that I generally think we need another body. I know you're gonna say Koundé, right? I
yeah.
agree, but I still, can we get a guy? I don't know, even La Masia. If we are really gonna bring up somebody, maybe in house, is La Masia have a center back? You know, we've seen guys like Mingueza. We've seen guys in La Masia, Alejandro Balde, when we have nothing, we don't have money, let's go to La Masia, and the guy sometimes breaks out. So we just need one more body for me at center back, and I'm feeling a little bit more confident. That's just my
Yeah. No, I do understand. If you would have asked me, I would have said, yes, we need a center back before we need a right back. But just for the options out there, who do we have? Because I understand a way he is a free agent, like some people are saying in the chat. I understand he's a free agent, but free agent doesn't mean not everybody wants to come here and play for a discount. Especially somebody who already speaks the language, right? He's an English player. Why would he come? Why would he come to La Liga instead of playing for Manchester City, who is arguably a much better team than the team that he's playing right now? So I think Mark Gahey is not. It's not an option for Barca. We would have to like really dig deep and see who would actually be a good fit. Barcelona, maybe. I don't rule it out. By the way, I don't rule out the fact that Barca may at the end of the day do very well go and get another signing for like
look
a
at
four.
it real quick. We got this deal done before the first week of January. We have 3 more weeks. You're telling me maybe the scouting team doesn't have a remember the one we signed Mikael Fay and he never got his chance? I promise you, Mikael Fay would have got his chance if he was in this Barcelona team. He's left-footed, athletic, center back. Like, you're telling me that the Barca scouts don't have one guy that maybe they're planning to in the summer to get us a prospect? I would like a prospect that can be a backup now, but is also could grow. That's like, come on, maybe a 10 million. Any guy, man. I'm not gonna discriminate this move. Really, I'm being real. If we get a center back.
Yeah. And we got 10 gift memberships by King in the Makings, brother. Whoa, King in the Makings. What is up, my guy? How's it going, brother? How do you feel about Cancelo, bro? This is crazy, bro. We got Cancelo and King in the Makings, man. If you received a membership from King in the Makings, just make sure you say thank you to him. I do appreciate it, bro. You always come through for us, man. I appreciate it very, very, very much, man. Yeah, I can't say enough about King in the Makings, bro. He's always showing up, man. Big news today, by the way. But
ooh, it's crazy. Like you know, content with Barcelona, it's like, bro, I told you when I went to the Inigo the day he left, like that was sad. I was like at the airport. I'm like, yo, today, I could take you guys to the airport. There's nothing's gonna happen. Inigo leaves. Like what? Like what is it? You know what I'm talking about, bro? It's like, and then today I'm like, you know, me and you obviously we were recording for my channel, right? Like a banger's gonna drop, but it's like, bro, I was like, Cancelo, I think he's gonna say. You said tomorrow. I said 3 days, and it happens. What about in 45 minutes? So that's hilarious. That's actually funny.
Dude, it comes in. It comes in right away, right? And I even thought, bro, I was like, it's gonna be by tomorrow because I figure it was going to be because one, he already knew he wanted to come here. 2, he already had his contract all ready to go with Inter. So if Barca was going to happen, it wasn't going to be no speculation type of thing. I figure it was going to take a little bit longer, but I just didn't expect to be like this, bro. Like right away within this reminds me of the Rashford one. Remember with Rashford, where the same thing happened, where they say, "Oh, it's like Rashford, Barcelona is in meetings with Rashford." And he reported it, and within like another 30 minutes, if I don't remember correctly, he said, "Here we go." Like even after that, he said, "Here we go" right away, which was ridiculous, bro.
I think João Cancelo wanted us to join the team right away because usually, like Young Garcia, I don't think it was desperate summer vacations, but I understand maybe Rashford wanted to be there for preseason. Same with João Cancelo. I think that the players, when they're really pushing for the move, they want to get it done sorted right away. I think this is when we see the here we go, just go like this. You know what I'm saying?
And King in the Makeys is now showing up with a $10 holler, bro. What is going on, man, here? Cancelo is good because it's a loan. I'm happy that we finally have some depth in the fullback area, but I am hopeful this signals we are ready to have a huge summer. Bless our volume and Barca reacts, man. big up to you, King in the makings, man. Always showing up, the support, man. It's been incredible by you to this channel. I do appreciate you big time, my guy, big time. Yes, I do agree with you. I think this is going to be an incredible opportunity that Barcelona is exploiting because, like I said, it adds more fullback. Now, Balde has a little bit of competition. This is an experienced player. If Balde is not upright, he may very well get benched, bro. I'm not going to be joking here. Like, Balde, you need to turn up, bro. The World Cup is coming. If you want to go to the World Cup, you need to start balling out. Because
And
right now,
Koundé,
guess what?
Koundé, same thing.
Yeah, Koundé, the same thing. But right now, I'm upset at Balde because, bro, you're missing out on an opportunity to go to the World Cup. We are counting on you to ball out, and you simply haven't been doing it, man. He just simply haven't been doing it. And now Koundé also has some competition. At least Koundé can say, I can play as a center back. But for as far as Balde, right? Balde is just a left back. And if he's not showing up, I mean, we start playing Cancelo on the left, and he's playing better than Alejandro Balde, bro. He needs to turn up. But this is only going to do good for the team because now we have an opportunity to rotate, do more rotations.
Crazy, man. Absolute crazy, man. Bro, I'm telling you guys, one center back away, and I'm having chest. I'm not joking, man. Listen, Deco, yo, Miguel, I might forgive Deco. Listen, I know, I think you're like more fond of him, same with Barca boy, right? Me, I understand the finance. I just think he's a bit complacent, could do more. I understand it's tough position to be in. I 100% get it, right? That's why I don't kill the guy. But if Deco, if you can do one thing and get us a center back, that's just a decent option, man. Yo, I'm talking differently about this Barca team, you know, kind of going to the season, finding health. Bro, dude, it's crazy.
Yeah, we can compete. Like, what if we go out there and get like a cheap center back that not a lot of people has heard of, that could be a pretty good player. This is why scouting is important, bro. Because if you can scout players, you can do it, man. You can go find somebody that can at least come in and contribute. Maybe not as a starter. Maybe you bring him on as a sub, and he starts showing you good stuff, right? In my opinion. But guys, we are getting to the end of the stream. I do want everybody here to please like this stream right now. I will redirect everybody here very soon. As soon as we end this, I want to redirect you to Football Carnage, because he's gonna have a show right now for the Football Chaos. We're gonna be on Football Chaos, and I want you guys to please like this stream, and I will redirect you guys very soon. Now I have a new member here. Welcome to the family, brother. Upright Messi 559. Thank you for becoming a member to the channel, man. I do appreciate you guys. You guys have no idea how much I appreciate the support. The support has been incredible, man. Please go subscribe to Barca Reacts. He has incredible content as well. He's always uploading. Very active channel, one of my favorite channels for Barca content, man. Go subscribe to him if you guys would. I would always appreciate it, man. Do you have anything coming up on your channel, brother?
I mean, me and Barca Volume got an absolute banger. So subscribe to the channel, right? Have the noties on, right? Be on that. Obviously, the watch along. And you know what? Everybody's going live today. I didn't think, promise when I said this, I didn't think anything was gonna happen today. But I got some stuff right. I'm gonna record. But yo, tomorrow I'm definitely gonna be live, bro. Tomorrow, probably around maybe an hour before this time, right? Like this I'm gonna be live. Maybe I'll send a link to you, Warrior, whoever. I'll send it to the group chat, bro. But yeah, bro, banger coming out tomorrow morning, early.
All right, guys. So you guys know the drill. I am actually going to be joining this show, and I just rated. So it would mean a lot to me. As soon as I end the stream, if you guys can go over there and say Barca Volume / Barca Reacts raid, and I would appreciate if you guys join, because I'm actually, are we both joining that show, Yonis, or is it just me?
Yeah. I'm gonna join. Yeah, I will actually be joining. Yeah.
Okay, so we are both going to be joining in that show in just a minute. So I do appreciate that. So guys, thank you guys for being here, man. It was a fire show. Like this stream before you go, and let Carnage know you're coming from me. And guys, I'll see you guys over there right now. It'll be a nice show.